Good afternoon, John. My name is Nigeria Chambers from Big Gold Belt Media. It's a pleasure to talk to you today about the
You
new
too,
film
Najir. Thanks for having
Ordinary.
me.
Absolutely, absolutely. This was the film, and Ordinary Angels is coming to theaters February 23rd. I see you didn't waste no time letting the success of Jesus Revolution simmer, and you're already back with another amazing project.
Yeah, I gotta tell you what, we have this wonderful partnership with Lionsgate. They're such great partners, and they're so collaborative and supportive. And yeah, we made 5 movies in 5 years with them, so they're all rolling out, man. I got one more coming a year from today called The Unbreakable Boy. We're just like keeping them coming.
Yeah, and I see Amy's back for that one too. So, hopefully we'll be back talking in a year or so on that one. But
Amy
yeah,
Acker,
listen, yeah,
I love her.
yeah, yeah, she's amazing. Yeah, this film really had a lot of messages, and I think the one that I really resonate with is really about community and seeing community come together.
Yeah.
What are some other messages you want the audience to really grab it and really take from after watching this and take and put back into their life?
Yeah, well, thank you for that. And community is such a big one, by the way. And I think it's a really important one right now in this day and age to see films that remind us of what it's like for communities to come together and support each other. And also just the idea of helping other people, like genuinely just helping someone, even if it's a stranger, and how a lot of times our own struggles and our own pain can be healed through the act of service to other people. So the idea of acts of kindness, or the idea that you could be an angel to somebody else just with a simple act, is really profound, and it takes the burden off you feeling like you have to be some incredible person or personality to do great things in the world, and just say, like, look around you, because there's opportunities for miracles every day in the people that are in your own neighborhood.
Yeah, in Hollywood, we one of the most popular one of the most popular genres is superhero films, and you
Yeah.
got this idea that you have to fly, you have to wear a
Yeah.
cape, you have to be able to shoot laser beams from your eyes, and granted, Ordinary Angels is a superhero film
Yeah,
because
it is.
everybody
This
is.
woman is a superhero. She's a hairdresser from Louisville, Kentucky, and this woman can move mountains by sheer will. She just doesn't accept no as an answer. She will fight until she accomplishes her goals, and she's just an ordinary lady with her own struggles. And I love that. It was kind of a bold thing, really, when we put the word ordinary in the title, because some people were like, do you really want the name Ordinary in your movie title? But I think juxtaposed with angels, it really speaks to the themes very strongly in the spirit of what this story is about.
Yeah, agreed. I could talk all day about the performances, so I'm gonna try to compile this all together.
Yeah.
So, Alan has just been fantastic, and everyone's watching his work on Reacher, and then they're calling for him to get these bigger and better action projects, and rightfully so. He's a fantastic actor, but I think if anybody saw this film, this is a clear statement that do not typecast me.
I got to
I
tell
can
you
do a
what,
little bit of everything.
it was an amazing moment in time. I met with Alan about this movie over 2 years ago, and he had just done season 1 of Reacher. He had all these big action movies coming up. And I think it was such a smart choice for him to say, take a chance on me and let me show you what I can do. And I looked at this guy across the table. We were having dinner together. He's a father. He's got children. He's got a soft heart, like a beautiful actor, like honestly vulnerable, and like held his own against Hilary Swank, the two of them together. So I'm thrilled for the world to get to see this side of Alan Ritchson.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people will be surprised and impressed. He's got a lot of range, that guy, and he's just a good dude to boot.
Yeah, firmly agreed. And going to our young nucleus, Emily and Skywalker. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right? I know, these
Wow.
kids.
Oh, hoo, hoo, hoo.
And that, by the way, that was the thing.
embodied-
This movie required, right, that this child be able to like captivate our hearts, but hold the emotion of all of these complicated scenes. She was not even 6 years old, and we auditioned. You can't imagine how many kids we auditioned. And Skywalker was like, I was watching audition after audition, and Skywalker, who plays her older sister, she's like 12 years old. She was so cool, like on camera in her audition. She was just so chill and comfortable, in the frame. And so I was like, oh, we got to get that girl. And then to find little Emily, who's just at not even 6 years old, could do all the work, right? She could memorize the lines and do it, but also just to live so beautifully and to have all this range of emotion. The two of them as sisters are just, I was so pleased with how that family came together.
I love interviewing you. You don't even have to say the question. You know exactly about that. That's exactly what I wanted to know. And for you, man, I've heard Kingdom Story Company say and label you as one of the best storytellers, and I have to agree that not only are you a fantastic writer producer, you're slowly but surely becoming one of my favorite
Oh,
directors.
thank you.
What motivates you? What keeps you going? What is that inside of you that you tap into to put out these elaborate stories that's going to
Yeah.
move society in a better direction?
You know, I mean, I'm really drawn to authenticity. You know, like I want honesty when I watch movies, in performance, in story, in the messiness of life. You know, I'm really drawn to the imperfections and the struggles that humans go through, and I love sharing stories that other people are going to feel connected to and say thank you. That's what it's like for me with my mom. That's what I felt like when I was broke and destitute. That's the kind of laughter that I love that comes out of this terrible pain, right? The unexpected moments that life gives us, that are the things that we tell each other in stories. I always try and think about, like, is this a story I would bother to tell a friend if I was sitting down having lunch? You know, those are the stories that we want to tell, are the really funny, really powerful, really sad, really tragic. But the things that have hope at the heart of them are the ones that I find are really gratifying to share with the world.
Man, I gotta have you on speed dial, John. We gotta do coffee, tea, bubble
I'll
tea,
do it
something
anytime. You
on a
tell me,
regular,
man.
man. Listen, before we wrap up today, I definitely do want to give a second for you to talk about the Unbreakable Boy. I know it's coming out 2025, but I'd be remiss if I didn't take this opportunity to get a little insight on that.
Oh, thank you. And by the way, it's funny. I shot The Unbreakable Boy a year before I shot this movie, actually a year and a half. So I shot The Unbreakable Boy. It stars Zachary Levi as a father with his wife is Megan Fahey, who's a wonderful actress, and they have a child who's got autism and brittle bone disease. He's this incredible kid with an incredible spirit, overcoming so many obstacles. And the story is narrated from the point of view of the autistic child. And so there's a lot of magic in it as well. It's like a little bit Wonder, a little bit Jojo Rabbit. I love this movie. I love this cast. Amy Acker is in that movie as well. Drew Powell, who's also in Ordinary Angels, both of them. We just became a family. It's a beautiful, funny, charming, heartwarming parent-child story. It comes out in February of 2025, and I can't wait. We've been waiting 4 years for that one to come out, so I'm super excited.
All right. Well, listen, I'll be here back to talk for that one, but I'd be remiss if I also didn't say, please continue to work, because the films you're making are the films I want to consume. And beyond me just being a fan of cinema, I think this is sort of a blueprint of where we want to see society moving forward, and using Hollywood to tell these elaborate stories so that humanity goes back into the forefront of things.
Thanks a lot, man. I really appreciate that. It means a lot.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for your time today,
You
John.
too.
I